Okay guys, isa na naman tayong episode ng Itulog kay Kuya Honesto. Ngayon, our episode will need to be divided into two since medyo may kahabaan yung mga topics natin. And at the same time, marami akong mga opinion or kuro-kuro na gusto ko sanang i-share dahil nakaka-relate ako rito sa ating topic ngayon dahil personally, marami tayong kakilala, mga kaibigan na nagdaan na sa ganitong mga pagkakataon, suliranin, and I want to share it with you as honestly as I can, as far back as I can recall. So, yung topic natin for today is about pera-pera, talo-talo. Okay? Let's start. Okay, so una nating liham ay mula kay Raymart ng Caloocan City. Dear Kuya Honesto, itago nyo na lamang po ako sa pangalang Raymart at nais ko po sanang idulog sa inyo ang aking pinagdaanan na lubha ko pong tinamdam. I am part of the LGBT community and nais ko po sanang ipaalam sa inyo na isa po ako sa mga daan-daang taong lubusang minamarket ang aming produkto exclusively sa aming mga kauri. Maybe what you mean to say is your target market is the LGBT community. I hope I'm right. Okay, let's continue. I have a best friend since high school. Mga kababaylan ko po siya. We've been through thick and thin. Kahit na nagkaroon kami ng love triangle, ay kinalimutan ko po yun. Wow, that's nice, that's nice. At dumating kami sa point na we even took the same course of business management in college, and I'm so happy we both graduated with flying colors. Dahil po dito sa aming samahan ay we've decided to join in creating a business na napalago po namin in a span of 4 years since we graduated back in 2010. Through the years, tinulungan niya po ako para makapagpundar po ng bahay, ng kotse, mapagtapos ko po ang aking mga kapatid. I am fortunate enough to have him as a friend since he came from a well-off family. Then madalas, pinapahiram niya pa po ako during our college days kapag ako'y nagkikipit. Kuya, during the course of our friendship and business, we faced a lot of struggles, but nonetheless, we were able to recover, and at the same time, we pushed through with more gusto and enthusiasm. However, in the last few months, nararamdaman ko po na tila nag-aagawan na kami ng posisyon since we started to market our new products through a commission base. Okay, what's happening is we divided our company into two teams, his team and my team, to cover the management of this new product, and then we hereby encourage people to earn by commission. I hope this makes it clear na a lot of people can relate to it. However, lately we found out that he has been trying to siphon or lure my existing clients to fall under his wing, which to me is nakakalungkot, nakakainis, and I feel so betrayed. Even though the company itself will be earning from this process, I still feel the negative emotions na nagagawa niya ito sa akin. I hope you can enlighten me on this one, Kuya, because I don't want our friendship to turn rotten regarding this event. I haven't mentioned it to him that I am fully aware of what is happening. I hope you could give us some preliminary insight. Okay. Raymart, unang-una, I'd like to congratulate you, no? I think your business is going well because right now you have come up with another form of earning more revenue for your business. However, I won't say that it's unfortunate that you have come to this point na parang masama ang loob mo sa long-time friend and now your business partner. Unang-una, you need to verify how conclusive or how accurate yung information na natanggap mo na sinusulot nga niya yung mga clients mo. Now, where this information come from? Ano ba ang source? Was it told to you by one of your agents, mga subordinates mo that are also earning through commissions? Kasi sa akin, hindi bago ang commission-based business. I was an agent also for quite a while and hindi na bago sa amin ang sulutan. However, walang samaan ng loob because the client will call one person to another to get a better bargain. Ngayon, if you see it as sulutan, on my end, I don't see it as sulutan. I refer to it as mas magaling siya magbenta sa akin. Kaya, sa kanya bumili, di ba? He has better sales pitch, probably sales PR. Kaya I need to do it better. The other side may have presented the product better than my team. That's why the client decided to go for them. Di ba? Kumbaga, ligawan lang yan eh. Mas na-attract sila dun sa kabila. So, if this is true, don't take it as a very negative situation that you are being betrayed. Take it as a challenge for you to grow, to move up the corporate ladder. If you still remain as friends as before, make it a game. Honestly, this will work. Make it a game. Maybe my reward system, my point system. Don't take it seriously because based on my perception, your business is already growing. It's already moving up. So this phase in your business, it's better to enjoy it. The business, the process, the friendship. Okay? Napakahirap. No, napakahirap magkaroon ng kaibigan sa panahon ngayon na mapagkakatiwalaan mo pagdating sa pera. Now, you have to look deeper into this, pag-aralan mo. And since I think you've talked a lot of things regarding business, pag-usapan nyo to in a fun way na, like I said, reward system, punto por puntos. Wow, the client, ika nga, pagalingan tayong manligaw. Make it fun. Okay? Alright. Okay, yung next letter natin is, I don't know if this should fall in this category. Dahil sa pera, talo-talo medyo may konting twist ng pagiging love story. Okay, this is from Jeneline of Cavite. Dear Kuya Honesto, I have a live-in partner for almost 5 years na, and finally, after we graduated from college and now have a stable job, he was given a job offer outside the metropolis, so province, okay, and I begged him not to go because I am 4 months pregnant with our child, our first child. However, he insisted that this will be his big break. So, he went off. The first few weeks, he was communicative, always calling me, video calls. And then, nabawasan. From twice a week, naging once a week. It's been 5 months now, and ako pa yung nag-i-initiate to come up with a conversation. We finally met up one day, and he confessed na wala namang third party. It's just the money involved. He wanted to earn more, so he had less time for us as a family. That he promised that when the time comes, he will come back when things are stable. Kuya, please help us. Help me on this one. Naguguluhan po ako. I have never worked professionally in my life. I have no proper training. All I know is online selling, which is making good money for us to survive, but my partner sees better things, better opportunities by being employed. So, can you give us your preliminary insights or opinions on this one? Okay, Jeneline, unang-una, ang tao kasi may kanya-kanyang ambisyon na kahit nag-asawa na hindi pwedeng basta-basta iiwanan. Baka actually he sacrificed that ambition because he wanted to be with you. However, now that is rekindled, nagkaroon ng opportunity. Coming from his side, try to put your shoe on his side. No, mahirap tanggalin eh. It's very personal. It could even be selfish. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. He doesn't love his family. Remember, some people, they have to go abroad to earn a living. Leave their family behind. Lumalaki yung mga bata, hindi nila nakikita for the sacrifice of providing for their family. Now, on my end, being a breadwinner, I think that's his goal. Ang nakikita ko lang na butas dito ay hindi kayo kasal. Okay, you never mentioned you were married, you just mentioned partner. Okay, now, when you met him, may pamilya ba siya? That's another question that needs to be verified. But you said wala siya, walang third party. However, is he providing you? Is he sending money for you to survive? Lalo na ngayon, you'll be having a baby in the next 5 months. You need to communicate with him further, and you need to make him commit. I hate to say this, but it's better to do this legally. No, magkaroon kayo ng kasulatan, katunayan. At first, he will reject that thought na insulto siya. But you should, for your own protection, for the child's protection, he is committed to that. If that is indeed his child that you're bearing. Okay? The most important of all is you need to talk about your future. What will it be? And you have to be strong as a woman. If you need to be an independent woman, worst comes to worst, then you have to do that. But you need to make him stick to his commitment na meron siyang anak sa'yo. And he has to send the financial assistance as required by the law. Okay, now you could also do some research online regarding child support, mga cases na nabuntis ng isang lalaki, isang babae, because it is very clear na may trabaho siya, sumisweldo siya, ibig sabihin meron siyang pwedeng ibigay na pera sa inyo. And I hope this relationship doesn't turn sour. I hope it goes for the better. Okay? So, this is our second part of our episode on Pera, Talo, Talo. And this last letter will be quite long because it creates a big impact because I find it very personal. Not personal in a way na ilalagay ko ang sarili ko, but personal because it's about family. It's about brothers going against brothers. Okay? So let's start. Dear Kuya, my name is Alan. I'm from Samwan. We have a very prominent family. However, we live a simple life. And me and my brother, we helped establish the family business after our parents passed on and we inherited the business. So, business has been going well. We went through rough times. However, lately, we have been experiencing a great turmoil. Since both of us have our own families, it seems that in-laws tend to get between our good relationship, and we somehow need to honor also their inputs in making decisions. We came to ribs or nagtalo kami ng aking brother, and this caused a very tremendous effect on our business relationship to the point na nagsisiraan kami. This has been verified by our clients because they don't know what's happening to the company, and now we are having trust issues. I hope you could help me clear this up on how I could properly address this to my brother. Thank you. Okay, now Alan, medyo maraming gray areas, no, sa sulat mo. However, what hit me the most is your brothers, okay? And it's a family business you inherited. I know it's very sentimental to both of you, and you value it so much. But what's happening is personal reasons are ripping it apart. Now, your business is only as strong as your foundation as brothers, because that is a family business. And one more thing you mentioned about trust issues. If I am your client and I know that there's something ripping the company apart, magdadalawang isip din ako. That's true. I mean, the stability, the reliability, what if it's a long-term investment? Whether I'm buying something from you, raw materials, I don't know, you did not mention your business. Kung aking client, I will have a second mind na I need to go to somewhere else just in case, or I need to prepare for a fallback if things get sour for you guys. Now, in-laws, yes, I've heard hundreds of stories about in-laws trying to get into the family business. Mga pakialamera, mga selfish desires, gustong kumuha ng pilot position, ng key position sa company. Now, this is just a personal opinion, okay? Sa akin, if it's a family business, don't let in-laws play a role in how the business is run, the decision making, the financial aspects. Don't get them involved as early as possible. Let them earn their wings. Tandaan mo, lahat ng tao may vested of interest. And even though they're in-laws, they were not part of the family business when it started. Okay? This is not very nice to hear, because I'm also aware that you may have heard stories how the SM group of companies, the Robinson group of companies, and other multinational billionaire companies are absorbing, in-laws into their operations, their administration. Yes, that's true. However, on your end, it needs to be professionally tackled. Their scope of work needs to be defined. Diba? Kasi nga, totoo, magkakasiraan yan. Sa simpleng decision na lang where to go during family occasions, it creates an issue. How much more pa sa business when there's revenue? Let's get real. This is about money. Money is of great interest to anyone. And I find it wrong if you're not interested in money one way or the other. But you have to be. You have to be interested in money. You need to earn. You need to spend. You need to prepare for your retirement. Now, one aspect is, what were the scope? Ano ba yung limitations ng in-laws ninyo? Diba? I think that's the root of the problem. They don't know kung hanggang saan lang sila. And that's one of the many issues with many family business once the siblings get married. Makikialam eh. I don't know why, but somehow I hate that reality. Na yung mga in-laws nakikialam sa family business, they don't know where their place is. Kahit na they're not employed, they're not part. But somehow, since could be your wife, your husband, your mother-in-law, you have to listen to them one way or the other, and then it somehow in the long run it influences you, and then it takes over you, it corrupts you, and then you choose their options over family. That same family to help you run that business, the same family to help you build that business, suddenly second ano na lang sila, second rank. Nasa top consideration mo yung suggestion ng in-laws. Why? I don't know, honestly. But you have to look into them. If your in-laws see something wrong with the business and they want to put some positive input to make it go better, consider that. But you have to study it. Hindi ganon. If the in-laws are just after key positions because they want to be part of the family business long term, you have to study that. Could be something that's selfish, self-centered. Totoo, normal sa tao yan ang maging ganit dahil may dahilan. You don't give them temptations by offering them jobs. Okay? You give them opportunities to earn a living. That's what you should do. Huwag mo paasahin. Turuan mong kumita ng pera sila. That's a very sad story na marami ang nai-experience yan. Especially, okay, take note of this. Take note of this. It happens when a well-off family member gets married to a not so well-off family member who is part of a family business that's striving, sense, and then suddenly this in-law side takes great interest. And then you accommodate that interest, by way of courtesy and respect to them, and that's where the problem starts. Diyan nagsisimula yung problema mo. Because padrino kayo, ikaw yung backer nila. They may tend to abuse. They may tend to, work on a free will, carefree state. My suggestion is, you need to treat them professionally. Walang kapatid, walang bayaw, diba? Walang manugang, and they have to accept that. Make or break. If you need to terminate them, terminate them. May kasulatan. Pagdating sa negosyo, disregard mo yung sama ng loob. Lalo na if you know that you're the one na mawawala, and more people will lose their way of living because of these people. You take them out. You take the rotten tomatoes out kahit na kamag-anak mo yan. That's the key point here. Now, yung issue sa brother mo is way off now, but nonetheless, it's still part of the issue na in-laws. You have to work it out. Sayang. That's I think that's the main topic. You have to work it out. He's your brother. He's part of the family business for a very long time. At this point, disregard nyo muna yung in-laws ninyo, the friends na kumakampi sa inyo, kumakampi sa kanya. Disregard them muna. Don't let them cross the line between you and your brother. Fix this. Okay? I'm sure you can fix this. Okay? You have to set certain standards. When people step over a thin line, that's when things go really bad. And that thin line is something that you and your brother need to establish, like a mutual agreement na, oh, hindi pwede to, hindi pwede yan, no? And then study the pros and consequences. If the consequences are something that you can bear, you can handle, go for it. If it's for the welfare of the business and your relationship as brother, okay, let me repeat it, for the business in your relationship as brothers, as family, you consider that. Keep the business intact, keep your relationship as brothers more intact. Okay, good day. Okay, so we have come again to an end of another episode. I'm hoping that you could email this description below certain topics that you would like us to consider, and you could also share us your stories, real people, real events that we could share that would give good insights sa mga kababayan natin, could inspire them. Okay, so again, this is your Kuya Honesto. Sa kabila ng gulo, pagsubok, huwag kang susuko, sulong Pilipinas.